I have
Yeah.
no
Oh, sorry.
audio yet.
Um,
Oh, yes, I
so
do. Okay, I hear you.
okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
I thought maybe I was missing something.
I was gonna say, yeah, it becomes awkward. Then I had to like do a chat and say, look at the bottom. I think it's like bottom left, and I think there's a spot for the audio and everything. Okay.
Yeah, Hey, good to see you.
Hello.
Good to see you. Let's see who else we have on here. I see.
Wow, lots of us.
Fran, Susan, David.
Hey, David.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Ryan.
How's it going?
Just great.
That sounds good. That sounds promising.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm looking up because I have everyone up on my big screen above, and then I have my camera down here so you can see me like from the floor. And so if I need to move the camera, you can see what I'm doing.
Okay.
With my, so don't think that I'm like looking at a weird angle or something. Like my camera is like up on the ceiling. So let's go. Aww.
Hello.
Hey, Susan. Which one is that?
This is Frankie.
Frankie. Aww.
Hello. Say hello, Frankie.
You gonna work out with us?
I always have my animals with me. They love being here.
Good. Good.
This is Pocus.
Aww. Adorable.
And then Jameson is the grumpy one. I don't know if I'll.
Oh, of course.
Here's Jameson.
Aww.
Say hello, Jameson.
Hey, Jameson.
Hey, Dara.
Hey. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Patty.
Hey, Dara.
Hey,
Oh my gosh, we got
Dara.
everyone here. All right. So what we'll end up doing, eventually what I'll do is I'll hit the mute all button once I get going with the workout. All it's going to do is it will just mute you, but if you have any questions during any point, or if you have any concerns, you can unmute yourself and speak up and I'll hear you. I'm going to try and look as best I can at the screens that I have in front of me, try and give some pointers along the way during class. This is a 45-minute class. We'll try and fit it all in here, have some fun with it, make sure we smile. I'm going to be using weights. If you have a band, you can use a band in some of these if you feel like you're more comfortable that way. You can also do things in a different way, either progressing or modifying, and I'll try and add those in there as well. So I'm gonna hit the mute all button just for now, and then you should be able to still hear me and see me this whole time. So I'm going to get going here. If you need some music in your background, grab some music for yourself. I can't have it too loud, otherwise when we try and do these videos and put them up on YouTube for people to watch me later, YouTube doesn't like using copyrighted material while the video is going on. So I have music just loud enough for me to hear, but not loud enough for my microphone to pick up. We're gonna get going with our usual warm-up, so make sure you got enough space for yourself, for your arms and your legs and everything like that. I'm gonna start with my usual warm-up, starting with a little march in place. If you like that, you can stay there. If you want to add the arms in there, you can add the arms. If you'd like to add a little shoulder roll, rolling the shoulders up and back, you can do that as well. Or you can stick with the march, whatever's feeling good. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, so I'm going to plant myself down, get a nice solid base here. I'm just going to move my head side to side, right to left, left to right. Each time I look to my left, I can see the lovely sky out there with all the white clouds. It's really nice today. I'm going to do one more each way here. And relax. I'm going to keep going with my head here just a little bit. So I'm going to do side to side, bring my ear to my shoulder, ear to my shoulder. So this is just a small range of motion. Just getting a little stretch there along the sides of the neck. Just going to do one more each way here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. So I'm going to have one arm. I'm going to make some arm circles. You can make small, you can make big, whatever's feeling good. 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to switch direction with that same arm, so I'm just going the opposite way. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, I'm just moving over here so you can see my arms. I'm going to do the other arm, same idea. Getting some nice arm circles here. 3, 2, 1, and switching directions. So sticking with that arm. Everyone's looking really good here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, so I'm gonna do X's and Y's. So I'm gonna have my arms off like an X and up like a Y, and back down and back up. Go at your own pace, whatever feels good. Just getting some movement there for the whole body, upper body especially. I'm gonna do a couple more here with the X and the Y, X and Y, and relax. Let's do a little torso twist if you like. I'm gonna have my arms out in front. I'm just gonna twist side to side. This is a little bit much for the back. You can just kind of have your arms going side to side. You feel really good. You know, you can move the range of motion that feels good for the back this afternoon. Ooh, feeling good. Get some movement there. I'm gonna do one more each way and relax. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and be in the right spot here so you can see what's doing. So I'm doing a little kickback. So I'm pretend like I'm kicking my backside. This is enough, stay there. If you wanna add a little row with the kickback, you can do that. I'm just trying to over exaggerate it. You don't have to bring your feet up as much as I am, or you can if you like. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, I'm just gonna adjust the camera just a little bit so you can see some of the things that I'm gonna do with my feet on this next part, maybe. So I'm gonna have my right foot up with my toes, arms to the side, and I'm gonna swing my arms up and back. You notice I'm shifting my weight forward and back, forward and back. All right. So I'm gonna do a couple more here. I'm gonna do one more, and on my last one, I'm gonna hold back here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Got a nice little stretch on the back of the leg. Let's do the other side. So my left foot, toes are up. Again, arms to the side, swinging them up and back, up and back. Go at your own pace, whatever's feeling good. Getting some nice movement there for the arms and the legs again. I'm gonna do a couple more here. Last one here, and again, hold my toes up for 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. So I'm gonna step forward with my right foot, and I'm gonna reach over with my left arm and come back. Reaching over and coming back. I'm gonna go a little bit lower so you can see me as I'm doing this here, but you don't have to go this low. I promise you can just step forward with the right foot, bring that left arm over, or if you wanna bring it across the body, if the shoulder's a little sore. I'm gonna do 2 more here. And on my last one, I'm gonna hold for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's switch sides here. So stepping forward with my left foot, reaching over with my right arm, and back, over, and back. There we go. Looking good, everybody. Love seeing everyone staying active today. I'm gonna do 2 more here. On my last one, again, I'm gonna hold for 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, so again, I'd like to have the camera a little bit lower because what we're gonna do is we're gonna do grapevine. So I'm gonna take one leg, let's say my left leg. I'm gonna take my left leg and we're gonna bring it over and under, and then repeat over and under. If you have more room than I do, you can go further along the line. But I'm just bringing one foot over and then under. Then when I go the other way, that foot goes over and under. So just a little crossing over with my feet. We're gonna go here for about 10 more seconds. Try and get that heart rate going and get those legs moving. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, what's my next one here? I gotta remind myself. So I'm gonna move my camera just a little bit again here so you can see me. Side checks. So I'm gonna step out to the side, bring my arms up, come back in. Step to the side, arms up and back in. If you wanna bring the arms across, you can do that. Again, if the shoulders are feeling a little sore, if you wanna go a little bit quicker, you can go a little bit quicker. Whatever's feeling good for the next 20 seconds. Again, I'm just trying to get some arm and leg movement, get my heart rate going here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We are going to now step forward. So I'm going to step forward with my right foot, arms coming up and back. Step with my left foot, arms up and back. Normally, if we were in the studio, we do this like a walk. So you'd walk forward with one foot, and you continue walking with the other foot forward. So it can be just a little step forward, arms up. If you want to go a little bit lower, you can do that. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, I've added 2 to our warm-up like we've been doing online. It's a little special warm-up here. So I'm going to do high knees. So I'm just getting the knees up, getting the arms up, If you want to add a little hop, you can, or you can just stick with just doing a little, getting those knees as high as we can here, no higher than parallel to the ground. Keep it going here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Last one here. If you like to add it in, we're gonna do hot feet. So again, I'm just gonna move my camera just a little bit here. Hopefully I'm not getting seasick. So I'm going to do hot feet. So pretend like the floor is lava for about 10 seconds here. In 3, 2, 1. So I'm just trying to keep my feet off, Trying to be quick with it. It can be small steps, it can be big steps, whatever's feeling good for 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Whew. Now that we've got the heart rate going, we've got our arms and legs and everything moving here. What we're going to do, we got 5 exercises. We're going to try and do circuit fashion with these 5 exercises to where we do 40 seconds on, doing the exercise, 20 seconds off, which gives us enough time to go to the next exercise. We're just going to go through all of these one by one. We're going to try and do 2 rounds back to back, get a little water in between, or I should say a 1-minute break. You're at home, you can get water whenever you need to. But what it's going to be to start, I'm going to demonstrate the first exercise. So it's going to be a curl and butterfly. So I have hands, I do have hands. I have weights in my hands. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bicep curl. And when I do that, then I'm going to open up like a butterfly, come back in, curl back down, okay? Now, if this is not enough, if you feel like you need a little bit more, you can always be on the knees. So now you gotta like really work on your balance. You're not leaning over. Maybe you're closing your eyes if you want to add a little bit more. It's up to you, okay? Or you can do one exercise and then do the other one. So you can do like curls for like half the time, butterflies for the other half. So let's try this out here, 40 seconds. Let me get my timer in the right spot. After that, we're gonna get into it here. Here we go. Curl and butterfly in 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm doing a curl, opening up, coming back in. So it's a bicep, and then I pinch my shoulder blades back behind me, and I come back to where I started. So you're following the same path. So it's like breadcrumbs. You're following yourself all the way back to where you started. All right. If you go a little bit slower, all of a sudden you got to fight gravity a little bit harder. If you want to be quick on the way up, slow. It's all to you how you want to do this. Make sure we're breathing. Make sure we're engaging our core. So bringing that belly button towards our back as we're doing this. Looking good, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. So the next one is a lateral and a reverse lunge. Now, you don't have to do the whole thing, but I'm going to do the whole thing here. So what it's going to look like, I'm going to step to, I'm going to do a little angle here. So I'm going to step to the side. So if I take my right foot here, this is my right foot. It might be your left foot the way you see it. I'm going to step towards the side. So I have a little bend in that right knee. My hips are going back. I come back in, and then I'm going to step back. So I'm doing a reverse lunge with that right leg. So the right leg is doing all the movement here. All right. And then I'm going to come back in and repeat. If you want to, if you have maybe like a step, maybe you want to do more of doing, maybe you're on the step and you want to step to the side and then step down. Okay. That might be a little bit easier for you. It's all up to you which way you would like to do it, or maybe just don't go as far back as I'm going to do it here. So let's do a lateral and a reverse lunge, following back and forth between one another. So let's try this out in 3, 2, 1. So I'm stepping to the side, I come back in. I step back, I come back in. You can do this with or without weights. You notice that I just have the weights in my hands near my chest. Each time I'm stepping, that knee bent, and I come back, the other knee bent. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides here. So I'm going to take my left foot here. I'm going to step my left foot to the side, coming back in. I'm going to step back and come back in. So my left knee bent here, and when I step back, my right knee is what bends here. Okay, so 2 different movements. Maybe you're just doing a lateral step and a side step, or I should say a lateral step and a reverse step, as opposed to like the full lunge. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. The next one is a 6-way punch. I don't mind the first round being a little ugly, trying to figure things out, because once we know the exercises, then we're all good. I'm just gonna be on my knees so you can see what I'm doing, but you can do this standing. okay? When you're standing, make sure your feet are about shoulder width apart, knees bent, engaging the core. What you're gonna do is a 6-way punch. So I'm gonna punch across high, and then punch across middle, and then punching across low and low. So it's gonna be 2 high, 2 middle, and 2 low. And you notice that I'm always twisting my core while doing this. If there's a little bit much on the back, don't add the twist in, okay? So let's try this for about 40 seconds here in 3, 2, 1. So I'm punching high and high, medium and medium, low and low, okay? Again, want to make sure that our feet are about shoulder width apart, knees bent. That way I can put all that stabilizing power in my back to protect it. Even if I'm twisting, I'm protecting it. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Basically, I'm trying to go between arms and legs today here. So of course, we're going to try and do a leg thing, but let's add a little arms in with it. So I'm going to have my feet about shoulder width apart, doing maybe a little dip or a squat, depending on how the knees are feeling. So you can do a little dip if you like, or you can do a full squat. So I'm going to stick my glutes back. I'm going to reach low with the weights. When I come up, I'm going to reach high with my arms. So I'm going to demonstrate the high part. So I'm going to just like bring my arms straight up and back in. So keeping those elbows in on the way, okay? I wish I had a camera that could show the whole thing. Unfortunately, being 6'2", it's not that easy. So the whole motion is doing a squat, reaching low, coming up, reaching high. All right, so we're gonna try this for about 40 seconds here in 3, 2, 1. So if you wanna do a little dip, you can do a little dip, or you can just do the reaching low and the pressing high. It's all up to you. There we go. Looking good, everybody. Now, if you want to do something like a squat, you can always bring the feet in, feet out, low and high, because then you're still working those glutes as you're doing it. But if you're doing the squat, keep doing the squat. All right. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Last one here, no weights in hand, no weights necessary. I'm calling this the Rockettes. You're not gonna do the whole high kick thing. But what we are gonna do, I'm going to bring one leg across and one leg across. Now, if you wanna do nice control, you can do nice control. If you wanna add a little hop, you can add a little hop in with it, okay? So 40 seconds of doing Rockettes. Here we go. And you don't have to do the whole hop, like I said. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm just bringing across, okay? Maybe you're not bringing that high, maybe it's just a little bit lower. You're just lifting that knee just a little bit up across, okay? If it's a little bit much on the back, you can bring those knees just high and just doing a high knees. Or if you want to add the hop in with it, add the hop in with it. Looking good, there we go. Keep going, there we go. Give me 10 more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Round 1 is done. Okay, so that means we're gonna start back at the top. This time what we're gonna try and do, hopefully you figured out the version that you like, whether it's the version that I described, maybe another version, maybe you figured out what you need to do to work those areas. We're gonna try and do these exercises where we do 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We're gonna try and keep to that time. So let's start back up at the top with the curl and butterfly. I'm just gonna be on my knees so you can see what I'm doing. It also gives me a great angle so I can see everybody in the camera as well. So let's try this out here. So I've got my weights in hand. Maybe you have a band. You can do the band with the exact same idea with these exercises as well. Here we go. Round 2, curl and butterfly in 3, 2, 1. So it's a curl, then open it up, back in, and back to the starting point. All right. Again, if you feel like you need a little challenge, you can either do from like one knee or both knees, or maybe closing the eyes as you're doing it. Because all of a sudden now you don't know where you are. So you got to work on that balance. If you're standing, make sure those feet are shoulder width apart. Make sure there's a little bend in that knee, okay? If you're crazy and you want to do like something where you're doing like a little, like kind of like moving the legs at the same time, You're more than welcome. I'm not talented like that. I can't do everything all at the same time. But if you are, 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off, and then we're going to do side and reverse lunge. All right, so stepping to the side and then stepping back. Got about 5 seconds to rest here. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to step to the side, come back in, stepping back, coming back in. So I'm always moving my right leg right now. My right leg bent there, and then my left knee bends when I bring that right leg back, okay? So one knee bends, then the other knee bends. Each time, I'm just holding my weights here in the middle, or no weights whatsoever. Maybe then the hands are to the side. 3, 2, 1. Switching sides here. So now I'm stepping with my left foot, stepping to the side, stepping back. So my left leg is doing all the work right now as far as moving. That's not to say that I'm not getting some work done in my right leg as I'm doing it. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off, and then we do that 6-way punch. I like your background there, Patricia. Feels very festive for today. All right, 6-way punch. Again, I'm going to be on my knees so you can see me. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. So punching high and high, medium, medium, low, and low. Coming across the body, so I got to use my torso to twist around here as I'm doing this. Don't forget to engage that core. Keep breathing as we do this. You don't want to hold your breath. You want to use that breath as you're doing this. About 10 more seconds here. Just looking at everyone as you're doing this. So you don't have to hold your head like I am. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off. And then we do that squat, reaching low, pressing high. And like I said, if you don't want to do a squat, maybe bring the legs out and back in. All right. If you need that, that's still going to be working those glutes, working those hip muscles as we do this. So I'm going to demonstrate with the squat as usual. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. So squat, reach low, come up, reach high. Squat, reach low, squat, reach high. I'm just trying here so you can see, really stick those glutes back, but keep that chest up as we're doing this, okay? And smile while you're doing it. Smiling makes it go so much faster, so much easier. Looking good, everybody. Keep it going here, keep it going here. Less than 10 seconds. We got this. 3, 2, 1. And relax, 20 seconds off, and then we do the Rockettes, so no weights needed for this. Ten more seconds of rest. You're making me sweat here. I'm not supposed to sweat. I'm the instructor. All right, here we go. Rockettes in 3, 2, 1. So bring the leg across and across, or maybe just bring the knees high, depending on how you're feeling. And if you want to add that hop, you can add that hop as well. So I'm just moving my arms, moving my legs. You just don't have to do the whole high kick, so you don't have to do that part, okay? That's about as high as I can get it, so I will be not volunteering to be an actual Rockette anytime soon. There we go. There we go. I see some high kicks. That's looking good. There we go. Keep it going. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take a minute off here. Grab some water. We're going to try and bust through 2 more rounds of that. You're just going to speed right by. Now that you've done it 2 times in a row, you know exactly what you got to do. Whew. All right.
Patricia, how did you get that background?
So you can actually choose a background if you go in the 3 dots where it says more. And actually this is a photograph of where I am right now. Sorry.
Nice.
Nice. We got stranded in Florida. So we're with my mom, which is great.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome, Patricia.
Yeah.
We're all doing what we got to do, you know.
Wish we
I'm
were
just
there.
sweating for you guys. It's so good to see everybody.
Oh yeah. Good to
Yes,
hear
it
everyone's
is.
voices right now. Okay. All right. So we've gone a minute off here. We're gonna start back up at the top. This is that curl and that butterfly. All right. Let's do this for 40 seconds here. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm just trying to keep us moving here. If you had your weights in hand, you're ready to go. Yay. If not, you know, get right in here. Still get as much out of the time. You're all looking great. All working hard on this Monday. Let's see if I can look at my time. Oh, we're more than halfway through. Keep it going, keep it going. Again, if you want your feet about shoulder width apart, knees bent, that way you can engage your core while you're doing this. That's always important. We always want to work on those core muscles as we're doing legs and arms. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off, and then we do that side and that reverse lunge. And this time I'm actually going to do it to where you can mirror me. So the first 2 times I did not do that, so I apologize. So if I can remember how to mirror my directions. So I'm going to start with my right leg moving. All right, here we go. So I'm going to step to the side with my right, and then step back with my right. All right. I'm going to kind of turn a little bit here so you can see what I'm doing as well. So I'm stepping to the side, my glutes go back, and I'm stepping back. All right. So I'm trying to do different angles here. So again, you can see what I'm doing. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to switch sides here. So now I'm going to my left side, stepping to the side, coming back, stepping to the side, and going back. I'm trying to step back so I don't hit any wires or anything along the way. Again, I'm going to go to the side, so I'm stepping to the side, coming back. Go at your own pace, of course. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off. Then we do 6-way punch. Yeah, if I had more space, I'd have the camera further back, but then you might not be able to see detail as much. So it's a compromise. All right, 6-way punch in 3, 2, 1. So coming high, high, medium, medium, low, low. If you want to work on power, you can quick, 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 quick with those motions. If you want to add power into it, power is what helps us get strong and be able to do things quickly, all right? So I'm not doing quick the whole time, but on that punch out, being a nice quick jab as we're doing it. There goes the wind. Outside. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off, and then we do squat, reaching low, pressing high. I hope it doesn't blow all the blooms away. It's so pretty today. All right, here we go with the squat, reaching low, pressing high. 3, 2, 1, some squat, reach low, and press high. Squat low, press high. Try my best here to make sure you can see me as I'm doing this. Again, if you want to move the feet, you can move the feet, do the same thing. I'm still working those hip muscles. So if you don't want to do this full squat, you can bring those legs in, legs out, reaching low, pressing high. We got 10 more seconds here. We can do this. Keep it going here. Keep it going. That's it, everybody. That's it. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off. I don't need my weights in hand unless you want to add the weights. By all means, you can. If you want to add that little bit of resistance, I'm not going to, but we're going to do Rockettes for the 3rd time in 3, 2, 1, and bring the leg across and across, moving those arms as well. If you want to add that hop in there, you can add that little bit of a hop. Just make sure we're breathing. I'm sure we're breathing hard now. Getting that heart rate going. I'm going to get a little bit closer so I can see everyone looking so good here today. It's the way to start off the week. Got about 10 more seconds here. Hopefully I'm not disturbing my neighbor underneath me. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off. We got one more round here. I know I'm pushing us, but I promise you, you'll get a minute off in between rounds 4 and the finisher. So I'm grabbing my weights again. We're gonna start back up with that curl and butterfly. I feel like we're kind of like working our way into things. You know, we work like casual and then we work into really getting some nice movements here. So curl and butterfly in 3, 2, 1. So curl and butterfly. Try and get as many planes of motion, of movement here in this workout for us. So we're getting with our arms moving forward, our arms moving up, our arms moving out to the side, all kinds of things going on here for today's workout. Of course, breathing hard, I know it. Less than 10 seconds here. Looking good, that's it. Keep it going, last time here, 3, 2, 1, and relax, 20 seconds off. We're gonna do that side lateral lunge and that reverse lunge one more time. Again, I'll mirror it as we go along. So hold my weights to the center of my body, stepping to the side in 3, 2, 1. So stepping to the side, and then stepping back, stepping to the side, and stepping back. Again, I'm going to move here so you can see me from the side. So you can see what I'm doing. There we go. You notice I'm always trying to keep my body up so I'm not dipping too low with my shoulders. 3, 2, 1, switching sides here. So my left foot, stepping to the side, and then back, side, and back. Trying to adjust here so you're not getting me all up in your screen, but trying to make sure you see the movement as we go along here in different angles. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 6-way punch is the next thing here. Take a little extra time off because I know we went a little long on that last part. Just having so much fun with doing the side and the reverse lunge. Having way too much fun. All right, here we go with the 6-way punch in 3, 2, 1. So coming across, high, cross, medium, and across, low. If you want to work on power, quick motions out each time, if you like, or you can be nice and control. All right, whatever's feeling good for the body this afternoon. Just trying to get some blood flow in there, getting some strength going. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off. We've got squat, reach low, press high. I didn't think I could manage to get 3 things in one exercise, but I did. 3 for 1 as opposed to 2 for 1. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So squatting low, reaching low, pressing high, squat low, press high. Again, if you want to just move the feet, you can just move the feet in and out as you're doing this. I'm still working those hips. Now I'm like throwing myself off here, trying to do all these different movements. That's it, that's it. Keep engaging that core. Keep bringing that belly button towards that back for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Weights to the side. Got one more round of Rockettes. If you weren't sweating before, you should be sweating now. Let's do the Rockettes one more time. Round 4 in 3, 2, 1, go. So again, knees coming across. I'm using my torso to twist my body. Use those arms as well to make that movement. If you want to add the hop, you can. You can keep it simple, just bringing those legs across or bringing high knees. All right, as you're moving the arms side to side. More than halfway through. Keep it going, keep it going. That's it, everyone. Looking good here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's take a minute off here. All right.
Oh, Ryan, you'd never get 13 people to fit in that room.
No, that would never, ever in a million years happen.
This is so awesome.
It's nice. Okay, so I'm gonna eliminate one of the 4 exercises that I want to do because I want to focus on 3. They're all on the ground. You can do these seated as well, or standing. So I'm gonna do dead bug. I'm gonna do it on the ground. I can also demonstrate it seated. So I have myself on the floor, laying back. You can barely see me, can't you? You can barely see me. There we go. All right, now you know what's going on. So I have my arms and my legs up. I'm going to drop one side of my arms and legs down and back up, and then the other side down and back up. If you're doing it seated, here we go. That's it. There we go. What you can do, have your legs out in front of you here, and if you want to, bring opposite side, we're going to do the same side, bringing the 2 together, arms and legs, while holding that back still, okay? So we're gonna try and do this here for about 30 seconds. I'll do it with you. And I'm gonna try and look at you all at the same time. Here we go, 30 seconds, dead bug in 3, 2, 1, go. So dropping arm and leg. If you start to feel it in the low back, if you notice what I'm doing, I lifted my head and my shoulders just a little bit. What that does, it rounds my back towards the ground. So now I have a little bit more support for my lower back, especially. It's a little bit much with the legs straight. You can have the knees bent and doing the same thing as well. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 30 seconds off. We'll do it a second time. I figure while we're in this position, why not stay here? All right, round 2 here in 3, 2, 1, and begin. The key here is trying to bring my legs and my arms back to where they started. Because at some point, gravity starts to kick in, and it's like you're not getting as high. So really try to bring them back up, point up towards the sky, each and every time that you bring them back to its starting position. Of course, breathe in, breathe out. Keep stabilizing that core, pushing that belly button towards the back. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Let's see now. Let us do, because we have enough time, I think, for one more. Let us do, while we're still here, let's just stay where we are in this position. We're going to do bicycle. Bicycle you can do here on the ground, or you can do it seated. I'll demonstrate this version first, and I'll do this seated. Then I'm going to have my legs up. I'm going to try and pedal with my feet, as big of a pedal as I can. If you need more support, arms come out. If you feel like you want to work on instability and work on your balance, you bring your arms in and you do this. Halfway through, I'm going to say switch, and you're going to do reverse pedal. All right? You can do something very similar seated if you're doing a seated version. So again, I'm at the edge of my seat. I'm leaning back a little bit. Maybe I have my hands on my chair, and I'm doing the same thing. All right? See? The exact same thing. So we're going to pedal for about 15 seconds forward and then 15 seconds backwards.
To protect the back?
What was that?
To protect the back, do you recommend doing it on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then you can keep your belly pushed towards the floor, protects the lower back.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course. All right. Bicycle, we're going to do this 2 times, and then we're going to stretch. So we got 1 minute worth of material here left. Let's start it up in 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm pedaling here. If you want a nice big bicycle, I don't know of a bicycle that really pedals this big, but hey, we can dream, right? If we can dream it, we can make it happen. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to reverse with my bicycle. I know there's very few times where I actually pedal backwards on a bike, but you can feel that difference in those muscles. Totally different feel. 3, 2, 1, and relax 30 seconds off. We're going to do this one more time, and then we will stretch. All of you got me sweaty here, and now I'm going to change out. I was going to do a video after this for the workout on Wednesday. I might have to change clothes. All right, here we go. Bicycle one more time, 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure we're breathing nice and comfortably. Still engaging our core, bringing our belly button towards the floor, towards our back. 3, 2, 1, and then I'm switching direction here, going in reverse, going all the way back. After all that work that I did going forwards, I got to go all the way back the same way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. This is why I kept us here in this position, so we can just lounge here for a bit, relax, breathe in, breathe out. We'll do our stretches from this position to start. Let us begin. I'm going to have my left leg straight. You don't have to necessarily, but I'm going to have my left leg straight, bend my right knee, hug that right knee in. You can do this seated or on the floor. This is our chance to really breathe in, breathe out. Really think about trying to lengthen the entire spine as long as we can here from head to toe. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's switch sides here. So I'm bending my left knee in, hugging it in here. Don't worry, we'll get some arm stretches as well. A lot of arm stuff, a lot of leg stuff, lower back stuff. We'll get it all in here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, so I'm going to keep that left knee bent. I'm going to bring my right leg up and over. This is enough, stay there. If you want to push that right leg away, or if you want to lift that left leg up off the ground. If you're doing it seated, you can do it similarly. You may not be lifting your left leg up off the ground, but you can still bring the leg over and push that leg away if you like to. If not, just kind of holding that position. I'm trying to go for a stretch along the outside of my right hip as I'm doing it. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's switch sides here. So I'm going to take my left leg, bring it over my right knee. That's enough, stay there. If you want more, you can either push the left leg away or lift the right leg up off the ground. Again, going for a stretch here along the outside of my left hip, all while breathing in, breathing out. No stress in the neck or the shoulders or the face or the eyes. We don't need the stress there. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep my left leg straight here. I'm going to bend my right knee, bring that right leg over across the body, use my left hand to hold that leg in place or extend that stretch. And if you want to, if you need a little bit more, you can turn your head towards the right. You want to feel a nice stretch along the lower back glute region. Three, 2, 1, and relax. All right, so I'm straightening that right leg, bending that left knee, bring that left leg over towards the right side. Use that right hand to hold the leg in place or extend that stretch just a little bit further if you like. And if you feel like you need a little bit more, you can turn your head towards the left to get a nice stretch again along the lower back and the glute area. Three, 2, 1, and relax. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my right arm, I'm gonna bring my right arm across the body, hold in with the left. Get a nice stretch there for our right shoulder. Breathing in, breathing out. So I'm just gonna sit up so you can see what I'm doing. So if you're seated on your back, or if you're seated in a chair, you can see what's going on here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. So I'm gonna take my left arm. Obviously, I'm not mirroring, so I'll mirror here. So if you take your left arm, hold in with your right this time. 3, 2, 1, and relax. I'm going to do 2 more stretches here. So I'm going to take my right hand behind my back. That's enough. Stay there. If you want more, you can bring that elbow closer towards the head. I'm trying to get a stretch there along the back of my right arm, that tricep area right here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. I'm going to take my left arm, pat myself on the back there. That's enough. Stay there. If you want to bring the elbow closer towards the head, you can do that as well. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Last one that we're doing here. Shoulder rolls. When I breathe in, my shoulders go up, and when I breathe out, my shoulders go down. So breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. One more. In and out, and relax, and you're done. Good work, everyone. I can unmute everyone if we want to here. If you have any questions or anything, let me know. Good work today.
Thanks
Way to
so much,
kill it
Ryan.
on Monday.
So
That
fun.
was awesome.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Ryan.
you.
Thank you so much. It was
Thank
so
you.
fun.
Of course.
Everybody.
Thanks,
Ryan,
Ryan.
Take
Bye,
care.
everybody.
Ryan, I do have a
Everyone.
question for you.
Yeah,
Ryan, I
Yep.
haven't exercised in a long time, but I do have a, my knee is fine now, but I have a history of a torn meniscus, so I've had problems. Should I avoid the lunges?
I would probably avoid lunges, and if you're going to do anything, I would do, if you have a step or something that you can like step up on, that's
Yes,
something that you can like to mimic that exercise. There are some other things that you can do, but I usually have people when lunges are a little bit of an issue, I usually have them do like a step up or a step down, lateral step, that sort of thing. That seems to be something that is very similar to a lunge. If you don't have a step, I can come up with something else
I'll
in
look
future workouts. Yeah.
figure out if I can find one. What about that exercise where you have the weights in your hands and you're going down with the weights and then up over your
Oh,
head?
so if you didn't want to do like the squat, that's where I was saying instead of doing let me get my camera here in the right spot. All right.
Okay, thank you.
So instead of doing like the squat like this, what I was saying is if you want to, if you have a band,
I
like
do.
like one of those bands that can actually go around the legs, you
I
could do like a step out, down and up, and then bring in, out,
Oh,
down
okay,
and up. So you're just moving the legs in
Yes.
and out. All right. And
okay,
that's going to work some of those similar areas at the
Okay.
same time. And if you don't have a band, I mean, you can still make those motions. I
do have a
could
band.
feel it. Okay.
I do. All right, good, good. So just try to modify so I don't do
Yeah.
those.
No, that's usually I try to come up with as many modifications as I can for people, especially when some of us don't have all the equipment or different things here. So yeah, if you have a certain thing that you need, speak up.
Okay, I really appreciate it because I'm totally getting back into this, but it's
Mhm.
been a long time. So
Yep. Of course.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
so much,
You.
Ryan.
See you next
Right.
time. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Ryan, David, have you heard anything from Bob and Cindy?
Bob, I've tried to get him to do some of the classes. I still work with him on Saturdays.
Okay.
So he's doing well. Cindy's doing well. Their dog Barney had a stroke this past week.
Oh,
no.
He's doing okay now, but it was a very surreal experience because of the quarantine and everything. They had to be out in their car
Oh,
and wait for the vet to call them. So yeah, it was a very surreal experience. But other than that, they're doing okay.
well, you tell them that we asked about them, so.
Of course, I'm
And
gonna try and
Cindy's
get
good?
him. And Cindy's doing okay. wrist is getting better, head's getting better. I'm going to see if I can try and get her maybe to do like a one-on-one with me, because they have a lot of equipment at home. And so I might be able to get her to do some things at home so that she's staying active as well. So yeah.
Good.
Okay.
We were very good to do all that for us, so.
I know. And I'm going
Thanks,
to check, I'm going to
Ryan.
try and check in. Of course, I'm going to try and check in on everyone as best I can, maybe like a 2-minute phone call or something, just to see how each person is doing. Just to check and make sure, because right now everyone feels like they need maybe a little human contact. So I'm going to try and reach out to everybody that I can.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks.
Of course.
Take care. See you on Wednesday.
Of course.
Okay. Oh, here we go.